Hi guys! So today this video is going to be regarding Pluto and Aquarius, right? And what this means and how this the astrology shifts will be affecting the fixed signs. So that's Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius and Taurus. Them four signs will be the most impacted, but also it's going to be a good impact. So let's start. So this one today, I'm going to do Leo first because me being Leo, you know, I'm going to do Leo and how it affects Leo. But this planet, this Pluto going into Aquarius, it was in Capricorn before that. Yeah, Capricorn. So when it was there for like 15, 16 years or something like that. So I think it was 2008, I think it was. So Leo signs, if you have struggled in relationships and connections since 2008, that is why. Well, me personally, yes. Whoa, makes so much sense. So for Leos, it is entering our 7th house now. The 1st and the 7th house is all to do with love and relationships and stuff like that. So as you can imagine, we've not had the best since it was in Capricorn. So in Capricorn, we've probably had a lot of struggles. Well, yes. But what I want to talk about is when it first made its move into Aquarius. So in 2023, on the 23rd of March, it made its first appearance into Aquarius. Now, I feel like me personally last year, I ended quite a few friendships, sorry. I started to realise things that didn't no longer serve me or wasn't in alignment with me or wasn't for my highest good or interest. I was able to cut connections off that I might not have been able to have done in the past. Now, I never understood that situation. I just thought I'd learned certain lessons, but I feel like this now I've been looking into all this, well, that makes so much sense and why I was guided into doing this situation or doing these things and cutting people out. Well, yeah, it makes sense now. So basically, you know, it did made that entry on the 23rd of March last year, but then it went retrograde on the 1st of the 5th. So is that May? Yeah. So on the 1st of May, it went back. It went back into Capricorn, so it was retrograde, but it kept doing that. Now that makes sense now because I feel like, yeah, I do understand that. But guess what? It re-entered. Now this, me personally, I know this. I've been in like some bizarre hermit mode for the past few months, but really doing a lot of reflecting. A lot of memories have come up from past relationships. I've reached out to past relationships, even to apologise. You know, I've reached out to past people, right? Well, this would explain why. So it was back into Capricorn. So I feel like it was a bit all over the energy last year, and I think that was quite a lot for a lot of people. But it was like the start of the process of us recognising what we don't want no more, or what we do want, or really understanding what kind of connections we want in our life and what our own self-worth is. So it re-entered into Aquarius on the 20th of January 2024. Well, that makes sense because this last few days, this would have had this download for a business idea. I've been all over the show. Well, that explains why to me. That's how I see it. But it is going to retrograde again. So guys, buckle up. No, but once it does come back in, so when it comes back into Aquarius, so basically it's going to retrograde again on the 1st, where are we at? Yeah, the 1st of the 9th. So in September, it's going to go back to Capricorn, only till November though, the 19th of November. But this is just to tie up loose ends, apparently. This is just to get the last little bits. But when it comes back into on On the 19th of November this year, it's going to be back into Aquarius, where it will stay for 20 years. 2 decades, guys. So it's back in that spot till 2043, 2044, because it's probably going to be doing a bit of retrograding at that point into Pisces. So this is huge, this, guys. So this is major for the fixed signs, but for Leos, because I'm talking about Leo now. So how I'm going to see this, guys, is, so if this is going to be affecting, well, activating the 7th house of our allies, enemies, significant others, this is going to be really, really like affecting when it comes to our one-on-one relationships, how we communicate with others, but also it's going to make us really like discover what we do want in a partnership and what our perfect, like, what do we vision our perfect partnerships to be in. Also, this year, the people that we are meeting are going to be really, really major influences throughout the next 20 years, basically. So these connections that we get this year, but I feel like as well, these connections that we're going to be coming into, plus what we started last year, which me personally, I've been connected to a lot of people who are like me. And I didn't realise that. I didn't even have a lot of people who was like me. I've met so many Leos as well, and they're just me. They're just like me. They've got very similar stories, but I feel like I don't have to over-explain certain things because they understand me. Whereas I've always been misunderstood. So that would explain quite a lot, the fact with this planet shift. And I've been doing a lot of research into this now. So, as well, what else was I about to say? I was about to say something else as well. Yeah, so it's going to be transforming your life when it comes to you people, your friends, your partners, business work, anything like that. You're going to be really letting go of whatever isn't for you anymore, and I feel like it's going to be easier to do because you might have struggled in the past because of the planet shifts, but whereas now it's going to be so much easier for you to let go of and understand why you are letting go. But I think as well, you'll be reflecting back onto a lot of relationships and what you've learned from these things as well. But what I'm going to say is, so if we're saying that Aquarius, 7th house, right, and we're Leo, I'm going to say 1 and 7, that's 17, that's a star card. So to me, this is divinely guided. Now, we're in a number 8 year. What is 17? 8. It's always meant to happen at this point. So this, and I was saying the last couple of years, I've been saying stuff like, it's time to shine, Leo. Like, I feel like it's been a constant thing. Well, this is what I must have meant. This year is the time that Leos will be shining and people are going to see Leo for who they are. I feel like Leos have been really misunderstood for some time. People really, really can be quite harsh when it comes to Leo. They can say Leos are arrogant, Leos, to me, how I see Leos are very loyal people who go above and beyond for other people, not about themselves. People very misunderstand them. Now, the ones who do say that, to me, that's because they have got a huge ego and they need to kill their ego. Literally, they are going to have a death and rebirth when it comes to that ego. But yeah, so people who judge the other zodiacs like that, and then that's their issue, not our issue. It's not our fault that we are the sun and we are shining. And sometimes people don't like that. People are threatened by it, and that's what it is, I think, mainly. It's a threat to some people. So if anything, what they try and do is make that person become a target in a way. So it's like trying to deplete them, and that's what's happened to a lot of Leos over the years, what I'm realising, me myself as well. The confidence has been absolutely shattered, and they haven't been shining that light and going forward and with courage and passion, and they've been really held back. So if you already thought that Leo's was too much, wait till you see what happens this year then, because Leos are going to be going way forward now with no shits given. Like, literally, you're going to see the sun emanating from Leo people. Leo people, I feel like you're going to be able to see the radiance of the shining. I feel like you're just going to see so many Leo people stepping forward and stepping into their divine purpose, which I love. So yes, beautiful. So this affects anyone with a Leo sun or a Leo rising. That's what this will be covering, you know, what I've just been speaking about. But whilst I'm here, I've decided to let's get some cards. Use an angel, yeah. Love and light. This is now an activation of your love. See what I mean? The love. And I feel like a lot of you guys have really started to love yourself, possibly the last couple of years. And it might have been something that was really struggling for you. Now, that would also be an impact on why we haven't had good relationships, because if we wasn't loving ourselves, if we was loving other people more than we was loving us and who we are, then that's exactly what we was getting back in relationships and connections. We wasn't getting the love that we was giving to others, but because we wasn't doing it to ourselves. So that makes more sense. So let's see what Leo's could be. Infinite abundance, guys. It's good karma. Infinite abundance, and it's the number 8 year, and it's the dragon year. I am a dragon, guys, so I'm waiting for this good karma. I am in awe of this good karma, whether it's to do with, not meaning money, I just mean love and balance and happiness and joy and gratitude. Yeah, that's it. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So you are getting blessings. Creative expression. Yes, what we just said. You're going to see Leos really striving forward this year. Leos are going to be very vocal, like me. No, Leos are going to be, I feel like a lot of Leo people will be talking about the journey and how they got to this point. Maybe, like I say, so if we've been in a situation for the past 15, 16 years, which, can you imagine how many Leos have got a lot of words to speak about and broken relationships and a lot of unhappy times possibly that they're going to be speaking about? Yeah. And maybe as well, I feel like this is part of the divine purpose for Leo though, to express yourself but through creativity. Now this could be taking whatever pain and whatever has happened in our lives, transmuting that into something positive and creating it into a gift. Now this could be like music, I don't know, maybe if you do music, write poetry, but expressing it of what you've been through. And then that's your gift then to share with others and also to help other people as well. Study. And I've got an owl on there as well, so that's Old Soul. So some of you guys have been working on educating yourself. I think a lot of you have been doing a lot of self-education stuff. Me personally, I did that. Doing these videos has helped me with my confidence for my next part of my venture, what I'm going to be doing. But I think for you to gain this confidence, for you to step into that light and to shine, I feel like a lot of you you've been educating yourself. I feel like you've been testing yourself. You've been challenging yourself when it comes to these things. But I feel like as well, you've been studying quite a lot of stuff and researching, because you know it was part of the purpose. And when it all connects together, it's going to be a huge part of the plan kind of thing, and whatever it is that you're doing in life. Freedom. You're free to do and choose what you want to do. I do believe that. I feel like a lot of us Leos have probably been in about a million different job careers, like, because we like to give everything a go. Me personally, like, women, I'm doing jewellery, I'm doing readings, I'm doing hairdressing, I'm doing Reiki, like, but that's also part of the healing process for us as well, to understand ourselves truly. So it's like, whatever you do, Leo, it's up to you. You're free. Wow, my eyes have just started to see purple then. Whoa. You're free to see. This is because I've just seen purple then. I just seen loads of purple. You're free to do what you want and do what you please. If you don't want to work and you want to go travelling, go travelling. Can I do that? Yeah, it's entirely up to you. I feel like you've done a lot in life in general, and it's time to do what you want, basically. Yep. So we've got practice. So some of you have been learning to do an instrument. You've been learning to play something. You might not have told people this though, but you've been practicing something. It could be a flute, it could be a guitar, you could be learning to play a handpan, anything like that, but it's part of the sound healing. Now, whatever it is that you've been practicing, Spirit is telling you to keep going with that, because practice makes perfect. And I think this is something that you've done in past lives, guys, as well, possibly. Yeah, whatever it is, this could be your gift that you don't even know that you've got. And this could be part of how you channel, because guess what? I've got to talk to your angels here. Now, maybe playing music, certain frequencies, activates your connection with the fairies, the fae, your angels, your guides, your ancestors. Or it could be using the voice, doing it like this as well. Or you could be doing light language or something like that. Whatever it is, keep going, guys, because it's about to unlock something, and I feel like it's like this direct channel for you. And then we've got speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of how you speak, basically. Your voice is your gift. So if it is something what you're practicing when it comes to being vocal, but you're here to share this, guys. You're not here to hide away and dim that light. You're here to shine, because that is your gift and your power, and how you help others create their vision and their goals and their dreams. Because I feel like when people see you do these things and use your expression, your voice and whatever, I feel like it really influences and inspires other people to also do the same. So it's like you're helping other people with their own confidence to do these things, which is just beautiful in general, like literally. So yeah, you're connected to your higher self, guys. And because we've got to talk to the angels there as well. We've got the fourth chakra, we've got the heart chakra. Yeah, you're definitely getting a connection coming in this year, 100%. 100%. And it was always destined to happen at this point. So whoever you've had in your life and you don't... So whoever's been in your life, it was for a reason. It was a contract. It was a purpose. It was to help you learn yourself more. They are part of your soul family, your soul members, your soul tribes. But you have to, Door to personal healing and happiness, number 34, number 7. Woo! Some of you could be 34, some of you could be 43, but also you could be a life path 7 as well. Now, me personally, I'm not life path 7, but I'm on a lesson 7 from a past life. So this, you know, but this is the lifetime. At this present moment is the life that door to personal healing and happiness. It's about being able to express yourself and being truthful, standing in that truth, and not holding back in fear of judgment, but also it's putting yourself before others. That's something that I never understood that fully. Now, I understand it now, and it's part of my purpose and part of what I'm here to do. But because I've got this number 6 and 9 in my chart, highly significant, them numbers are all about bloody helping everyone. Like, 9 is to do with helping on a global scale of humanity, and then 6 is the mother of numbers, so it's like the nurturer, the one who helps people who don't ask for help. But that's a huge lesson that I've had to learn. The only person I was meant to help was myself. Now, once I've helped myself, that is an inspiration for others to do the same, and that's part of my gift as well. Now, that is part of what we're here to do. We're here to inspire others to do the same thing. We don't necessarily, well, we're not meant to be seeking anybody. If anyone needs our help, they seek us. That is a huge lesson that I've not learned. I mean, well, I have learned now, but I didn't learn. I was helping people, and I kept doing the same cycle, helping people, and then realising when it comes to a certain point, I was like, oh, for God's sake, they never asked for my help. I chose to do that because it's part of me being an empath and my mission of helping. But that was the illusion of the mission. It was always the illusion of the only person I was meant to heal and to help and love was me, who I'd neglected and didn't do that too. Now I am. Now I love me. Now I really do love myself, and I show myself love all the time and tell myself that I love myself, because I do. I really do mean that. I didn't used to mean that. It took a lot to get to this point, guys. So we've got number 30, we've got the garden and the gate, and we've got number 26 and hostilities, which is the number 8. So we've got 7, number 3, and number 8. Oh. We've got, well, yes, she was on the top before, the thinking woman, the 47, number 11. Right, 1 minute. So we've got number 18, which is the number 9, the anxiety card, which I'm just going to get these cards out before I start, before I explain. Oh. Right, the deceit, number 25, which is the number 7, come out reversed. And we've got temple path. Oh wait, there's 2 there. You when they keep doing that. Right, stop. Right, so. I'm not going to be able to fit these in now. Right, yeah. So. Yeah, so the door to personal healing and happiness, and then we've got the anxiety, and we've got the temple path, and that's because some of you still haven't got that full confidence and trust in yourself and believe in your own self about this. And I think you've got that bit of a worry still of if you're doing the right thing and you're on the right path, but that's because the whole retrograding back into Capricorn. So whilst we're still in this motion of before it stays completely, you will be getting these fearful, what's it called now? You'll be having thoughts, but that's because whatever these things are that come up, they have to be transmuted and removed from you. Because it's part of the temple path, you'll be on that golden path, it's part of destiny, but you have to release all this stuff from the body then, so that you can then, the guardian and the gate, it's like that guardian and the gate is somebody who's looking out of the gate, and it's as if like, as if she can't go out of the gate, she's fearful of change and scared. It's like she's got the key to unlock the gate to go out of this gate, but she chooses not to. So she chooses to hold back. Now we've got number 13 with the financial constraints, number 4. Now, I think this fear of her is to do with taking the risk and having nothing. And I think the relationship when it comes to money and stuff, this is a major, because obviously the number 8 is all to do with the money and the abundance and material stuff. Now I feel like this is coming up now because I think it's now connecting with your higher self, and I think as well a lot of Leo people now are seeing their abundance as a lot different to what they used to see it as, completely different. Now the reason why I feel like the financial constraints, and I think it's because of what's going on and what's happened in the life, and it's like the number 26 are hostilities, which is the number 8, but then we've got the deceit card, number 27, which is a 7, and then we've got patience, a 7 again, so we've got 7, 7, 7. Yeah, we've got 7, 7, 7, and 3 and 3. Yeah, 3 and 3 we've got. But I feel like because these past 15 years, possibly, everything's been quite a struggle for you guys. And I feel like you've been on that number 8 row, going round, 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 constantly cycling round. You've had to be very patient for everything. But now it's divine timing for things to come now. Now the deceit is reversed. So it's like you've overcome these challenges now. You've overcome this hostility with where you've had to have your swords. You've had to be in that masculine energy quite a lot. Now with the money, the financial constraints, I feel like you've been working hard for all these years. And to the point where I don't think you've had much time, much freedom. And that's why I feel like this girl who's looking at that gate and who's a bit worried, because you've been committed to running probably your home, creating your life, looking after children, whatever it is that you've been doing career-wise. And I feel like a lot of you have been on like a conveyor belt in broken relationships. Nothing's been on for yourself, basically. But now this is why you're letting go of these thought patterns, these illusions in the mindset of it's going to happen again, because it's not happening again. That cycle, that is gone, ended fully. Literally, don't think about it. Like I say, you have to be patient for this. And the fact that we've got the number 16 here, right? Now, what I just said, it's been in that place for 15 to 16 years. Oh, well, yes. Comes out here now and says it, doesn't it? So that explains a lot. So in this past 15, 16 years, this is what you've learned, patience, a lot of. And I know for a fact, I personally have done. I remember reading something in my blueprint and something in my moon chart a few years back, and it was about patience. You can't rush things, and the more you try and rush things, the more you push it away. So, yeah, patience. And that's as well, could be saying patience for the money, but I feel like everything's coming at once, guys. That's why I get a couple of these to clarify. Yep. Number 7, we've got the Chariot. 3 of Cups. Celebrations, guys. You're going to be celebrating. Some of you are going to go travelling this year. Some of you are going to get a new car. Some of you might actually live in your car. Or set up some kind of business from your car or your van or something like that. You could be collaborating with 3 people on a journey together, loving life, literally. But you'll be good. I feel like this year you're going to be going to a lot of festivals. You're going to be socialising. You possibly could be invited to an engagement party, or it could be your own. I don't know. Someone could tell you that they're pregnant this year as well. You might be the godmother. You might be asked to be a godmother or a godfather this year as well. Yeah, but you guys, you've always had this inner knowing, but I don't feel like you trusted your full self ever. Just drop my cards now. I don't feel like you trusted yourself when it comes to your intuition, but I feel like now you're actually understanding and trusting your own self now, your own guidance. I don't think you're questioning your guidance whatsoever. So where's that just come from there? So, right, we've got the 5 of Cups reversed. So that's you moving forward and accepting help of other people. I feel like that's what's happening. So something's coming in, guys. Now, this door to personal healing and happiness and this anxiety, I feel like someone's coming in now to give you a bit of guidance how to move forward and to help you be in that truth and see this golden path and this golden opportunity that you've got coming up. Now, so someone's possibly coming to give you a hand with this, or some guidance. Possibly you might be seeking guidance from some kind of spiritual practice that you do, or you go to some kind of spiritual place. But as well, I feel like as well, a lot of you have learned to forgive yourself and others, so that you can move forward and step into this new you and this, like, it's like accepting who you are on a deeper level. And that's how you move forward onto this new pathway that you've got here. Because we've got the Moon card now. This is now where this garden and the gate is, right? And we've got the thinking woman and we've got the financial constraints. Now, what I'm saying for this is, a lot of yous, me included, I've had to go through a lot of illusions, and I think we've found it very hard to understand what is real and what isn't. Now, this could be an illusion towards money as well. This could be something that you subconsciously created about money and about how it might be evil, how it's not good for you. But at the end of the day, we live in a world where money is how we move, kind of thing. Maybe you're tapping into the spiritual bank account, I don't know. But I feel like a lot of you as well, because you're pulling back all these illusions and understanding these illusions and what has been created for you and kept you stuck in a position. You've been enlightened to them illusions, and I feel like you're going to understand yourself so much on a deeper level, and why things happened around you and what was created, and seeing things for what they are, so you can step out that gate and not do it and not be in fear, because you're just going to do it because you know it is the right thing. Now, the sun and the moon, the fact that we're doing Leo and the moon is, the sun and the moon, they're always moving together, if that makes sense. But they're both needed, if that makes sense. There's always a light, there's always a dark. There's always got to be some, I don't even know if I'm trying to make sense here, but what I'm saying is, I think you're understanding how there's whatever goes up comes down, whatever, like, do you know what I mean? It's like that, in, out, yin, yang, white, dark. Like, I feel like you are balancing out the energies within and understanding that you can't have one without the other, basically. Yeah? Whereas you might have been in that dark, or forgetting to be in that light because you couldn't see it. I don't know, but I feel like it's coming to light now. You're seeing it for what it is. Now, we've got the 9 of Cups now. God, God, we've only got like water energy here. Ooh. Yeah, we have. We've got the water energies, which is our yin side. And the fact that we're doing Leo. It's like you're going to be achieving so much, guys, this year. Oh, I can see the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, guys. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. Got an Emperor here. What? So we've got Ace of Wands and we've got Ace of Cups. Fire and water. Maybe you're meeting a water person, guys, or connecting with a water person, or you've got water and fire within your chart significantly, possibly. 1 second. Right, I've just fully lost where I was up to because I just had another teacher on the phone from my son's school, but I've lost my cards now as well, haven't I? There they are. Yeah, so we have it was like about achievements and rewards coming this year. There's just gonna be like a lot of positive things coming for everyone. It's like there's a new beginning when it comes to your relationship, possibly with a fire sign or a water sign, but it's like there's so much balance being brought back into your life, guys. I can't even express how much that is. And I've lost the card again. That keeps falling off. But we've got things coming in fast here, guys. Now things could be coming in. Now you could get something coming in March. Something significant could come towards you in March. Then something significant could come in August time, in July time, July, August, and then I feel like October, November, December. October, November, December, huge months, guys. I feel like, especially with the fact that it's back into that Aquarius as well. So it's like, yes. But yeah, this is for beautiful Leos. Lots of love. As you can see, I'm fully energized from this shift. I feel it. I feel like I'm talking faster. I'm back to being myself because I must have been talking very slow. I was sleeping quite a lot. But now I'm like ready to go. I'm gearing to go, guys, and get these messages out for everyone. Woo! So, lots of love, guys. Bye for now.